This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning. I am Lucy Adeyemi. An attorney for families of 8 persons who died in last month's crash of an Ethiopian Airlines flight says they will sue for compensation after Boeing, who manufactured the plane and the airline. Carlos Velasquez, based in the U.S., said in a press conference in Nairobi on Wednesday, although it is early to tell who did what and when, there are clear points in reports in his possession that show that the plane had problems with the aircraft, its system, and its operation. Velasquez of VDA trial lawyers in Florida said the suit will be filed in a U.S. federal court and will seek compensation for economic loss and loss of a loved one. 157 persons died on March the 10th when an Ethiopian Airlines flight ET-302 crashed 6 minutes after it took off from Addis Ababa on a flight to Nairobi. 32 of the passengers were Kenyans. Meanwhile, Boeing has acknowledged that a problem with the automated anti-stall system contributed to 2 fatal crashes of its 737 MAX aircraft in the past 5 months, but says a software fix and revised pilot guidelines will be done. Ugandan security forces have intensified their search for an American tourist, 35-year-old Kimbali Sue Endicott, and her Ugandan safari guide, 48-year-old Jean Paul, who were kidnapped by gunmen at the Queen Elizabeth National Park on Tuesday. They were among a group of tourists that was waylaid at gunpoint at dusk as they drove through the park where they had gone on a safari to see wild animals. Police say the kidnappers have used the woman's mobile phone to demand payment of $500 million ransom before the pair would be released. Ugandan Wildlife Authority says American tourists who had failed to take an armed ranger as required by the park regulations. We'll be right back.
Looking for some Disney magic but don't know where to find it? We've got a magical solution just for you. Simply go to DisneyNigeria.mobi and get an exciting selection of games, short videos, wallpapers, shareables, and more. Explore a whole new world of Disney on your mobile, tablet, or PC. For just 200 Naira monthly, you get to enjoy the fun to infinity and beyond. SMS Disney to 11006 to begin. Terms and conditions apply. This service is only available to MTN customers.
Kenyan magistrates have a gripe about their remuneration and that of members of county assemblies. They claim to do more work and have higher economic qualifications than the MCAs, whom they say earn more than they. The Kenyan Magistrates and Judges Association has filed an application at the Labour Court claiming MCAs and resident magistrates have been lumped together in the same job grade, even though MCAs' academic requirements are way below those of judicial officers. The job of a judicial officer is classified as full-time, while an MP or an MCA is classified as part-time. A judicial officer is prohibited from engaging in any other gainful employment, but MPs and MCAs are allowed to do so. They say the SRC needs to correct this anomaly where part-time state officers such as MPs and MCAs are better remunerated than full-time judicial officers. That's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/ANN Africa TV, Instagram and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Adeyemi.